This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Washington football team. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now, fourth down.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. They'll run with Barkley. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Second and 6. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Washington.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. He'll look to throw, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Punching it in from a yard away. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown, New York.
Saquon Barkley with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Ties the game at 7.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Evans has it left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That catch good for only a couple.
And goal at the 6-yard line.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. From 6 yards away. And Washington has taken the lead.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Throwing on 2nd down. Jones, open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Washington 14, Giants 7.
Jones on 1st and 10.
Man, that was way too easy.
And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Mike Evans with touchdown number 8 on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here's Tate to return.
I'm the best in the game.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
And he's into the clear.
We can ride with this.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
Washington 20, Giants 14.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 5. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Completion here to Claypool. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Chase Claypool hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. He'll buy some time right. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But what about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Montez Sweat brought in.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
2nd and 4.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, Jones. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. Oh, able to avoid him. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes this Washington 26. Giants 21.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Make it happen.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play.
43-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Able to hit his target, Claypool. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on third. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Mike Evans with his second touchdown here in this first half. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. The quarterback will keep it himself. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
34. Giants 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Jones now on 3rd down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. Rings up.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And from this spot in the field to the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Check 9. Cross.
They'll throw now on the final play. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. And it's a fumble. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Set to kick off.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And 5 at the 8-yard line.
Going up top. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal.
First and goal, Giants.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it second and goal. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The kick is
and
good.
This one through the uprights and good.
Washington 34. Giants 28. Matt Bosher set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10. At their own
out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Sliding out of the pocket, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Buying time to his left. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
He can run for it, and he will. Boy, a curious obvious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position. On first down, Barkley. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's now 4th down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With this Washington 34, Giants 28.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run forward with Barkley, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down, and Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This now a chance at the very least to burn some clock following that 4th down stop. Points would be ideal as they certainly wouldn't mind some breathing room. Flushed out right. And he's got the hook up here, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Back at the 24-yard line.
Now Jones. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now they go screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got Evans. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That's good for a Washington.
The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Right side, Claypool's got it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
45-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
Yeah, it's
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
10 at their own 16-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down.
Choose the mic. What's the run? They're running it.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll find Hall. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
To number 22, a 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side on the swing pass. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
A gain of 20.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. He'll look to throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Hall. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3, second down.
That was well coached and even better executed, because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Flush to his right. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
31-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door, and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. They'll go to Barkley again. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Today's finals, Washington.
Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You know, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So for Washington, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.